Heidi.
Hey, Vanessa.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Pleasure. I've got Heidi Scarlett King, makeup artist and agency founder, owner.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
We made it.
Oh my God, I was just thinking that on the drive here. I'm thinking, maybe we just begin with the fact that it's taken us about 8 years to get here. We've talked about it a few times.
That's all right.
She's got me. She's nailed it.
Got you here.
Oh, it took a while.
That's all right. I know,
COVID.
a meeting in person, all of these things matter.
Yes.
I think a meeting in person makes such a difference.
Yeah.
And
maybe I have trust issues. I need to just work on some things.
I think it's different when you meet someone in person.
I'm like, what do you want to know?
Exactly.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to know?
It's funny. And then you also sort of do that sort of self-sabotagey thing of, I've got nothing interesting to say.
A lot of people have said that to me.
It's like, what do you want to know about me?
Oh, no,
Right?
I've got lots that I want to know.
Ooh.
25-year career.
Oh, yeah. It's been a while.
That's great. I
Been a
love
while.
it.
Yeah.
Across a few continents.
Yeah, 6 years in London. That was intense and that was hard knocks. And yeah, I think that was probably the most challenging time.
Okay.
Probably the first part of building my career and learning, so the first sort of 5 years, definitely in Sydney, straight after makeup school, and then fast forward to the 6 years in London.
Okay.
Absolutely, starting again.
Okay. So let's start at the beginning. So I reckon you started around the 2000 mark. Am I right in saying that? Because I think we're of a similar vintage.
Fine wine.
So you studied, did you do a course, a year-long course?
Yeah, so I'm from Perth and there was nothing, 99, 98, 99 looking at it. And I had to save up and come to the big smoke of Sydney because Sydney had the most reputable courses, the only courses in 2001. So I finished study in 2001 in Sydney at 3 Arts, and then I literally, probably even just before I finished college, I started working for Mac. I was one of the first Mac OGs, the 2000, when it had just launched.
Okay.
And it was such an exciting time for Mac.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It was like we had lines waiting for these women waiting for their lip gloss and their Spice lip pencil.
Oh my gosh.
And we would sell those two products, probably, I don't know, there was 20 a day of sets.
Wow.
Yeah. And twig lipstick. And yeah. I know.
gosh.
Satin taupe eyeshadow.
Satin taupe.
Shroom
Oh my
eyeshadow.
gosh.
I just remember these combos.
I love satin taupe.
Yeah. Actually, you look like you've got a bit of satin taupe
Yeah,
on today.
could be. Who knows?
good.
You know when it's on yourself, it's just
satin
like
taupe.
lucky dip.
Ageless.
Ageless,
Classic looks. But yeah, that was the start. And then beautiful thing about Mac was it was heavily into fashion. Australian fashion was at its peak around the 2000s. It was such a good time. So Mac ended up doing probably about 65 shows for fashion weeks out of 80. That's how many shows showed back then in the early 2000s. And that was the most exciting time in Australian fashion. And we all loved it. We all got paid to do shows. We all really properly got paid. It was a big money week. You'd do 2 or 3 shows a day with Mac, either key or just assisting on the team. And yeah, it'd be fun, fantastic money.
Fun looks.
Very different time now. But fun looks awesome. Like Subi with the rats running down and like Zimmerman and oh my God, there was some incredible, Leona Edmonston with the dogs like walking around through the parks. The sets and the props and it was incredible. It was just iconic. And then the parties, of course.
The parties.
A lot of parties.
Yeah.
So that was a really exciting time. And then around that time, so working with Mac, as a casual Mac artist and working on the shows and doing all the fun fashion things and learning so much from just working with everyday folk as well. Learning, like just because you're working on the counters at an early age, you're understanding how to deal with asymmetry of people's faces and
skins.
And skin tone. And like, so it was like really full on. It was a learning training session every single day there. And then on top of that, I was just trying to assist. So my first real assisting role was with, and so again, that was a really tough time, but the most insanely incredible, inspiring time. I still, to this day, I'm inspired by her. Talented on every single level. And like me, even though she went into the fashion, she was high fashion, and then now she's similar. We both tend to do a bit more celebrity work now.
Yeah.
And she's on, I'm not comparing myself in any way to her, because I never will be, but she's in New York, and she's working on Harry Styles and doing his video clips and his personal and doing Alicia Keys. And so she was my mentor.
Wow.
For a year and a half, I assisted her.
Really?
And she took me away. My first gig with her was the cover of Harper's Bazaar.
Okay.
4 a.m. call. Hi, how are you? My name's Heidi. Oh, hi, I'm Dottie. And it was full on. You weren't really around that time. It was probably 2003.
Yeah.
You weren't really, as an assistant, and this is not on her, you weren't meant to talk.
Yeah.
You couldn't talk.
Yeah.
And so you stood there, you clean brushes, you were preempting what this person needed, and you were doing it.
Yeah.
And you had to try and read a room very quickly.
Yeah. And there wasn't the information available now that there...
You make mistakes.
Yeah.
And you learn quickly.
Yeah.
And I did make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
So many. Yeah. And I would come home and cry, and it was nothing to do with that person. It was just me. I think still to this day, and maybe it's partly, I think it's just me personally, it's a personal thing with me. I'm very self-deprecating, and I'm like, how could I have done that better?
Yeah.
And learn from those mistakes. And I probably overthink a lot. I go back and I go, oh my God, what did I do? Why did I do that? And I overanalyze, but I think as well that's a good thing.
Yeah.
It absolutely does my head in. I'm always on the road of self-improving, and I'm always trying to do a better job the next time.
Do you think you've gotten better at that with age? Do you do it less, or maybe do it more in a more constructive way?
I think the lens is a bit more accurate now.
Yeah.
In terms of how I can read the scenario, whereas you're right, in your 20s you just don't have the wisdom to be able to see. You're too much in the forefront of it. You're the main character. It's all about you, but it's not actually.
It's not.
The thing is, we realise now
that
it's actually, people don't really give a fuck about you, really. No. And just step out. Just, it's not really about you.
Yeah.
Just don't overanalyze. Don't be so self-critical.
Definitely.
Because 90% of people aren't really thinking about you in any way. It's not like it. I think for me though, it's less on about he said, she said, or what did I say wrong. It's not about that. It's more just about the actual work. Like,
how could I have done it? Yeah,
it's that.
Yeah.
So it's more, how can I improve that for next time?
Yeah. You'd be like, why didn't I think of using that product?
Yeah.
That would have worked so much better, or if I approached it that way. Yeah. I've definitely been down what you just mentioned. But I just even think there's way more education in general out there.
Yes.
In how to deal with things, that what your brain tells you isn't always true.
100%.
No,
yes, very true.
There's so much more education around that. Yeah. But yeah, we did the hard yards.
Yeah, there was no help. There was no help with when we were assisting,
there
right?
was no help. Well, I was an apprentice hairdresser, and that was...
Oh, my God.
Is
that where you started?
That's where I started.
Yeah.
So, apprentice hairdressing in the late 90s, mid to late 90s in Far North Queensland. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You were seen and not heard as well.
100%.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how that was.
Yeah. I don't know if that worked to my advantage in life or not, because I think one thing as a makeup artist, you need to be seen and heard when it's your job. So I think sometimes you've got to have a presence. So maybe that, but then you do need to know when to be quiet as well. But
100%. Yeah. It's really very difficult.
Yeah.
Our role is impossible, actually.
Yeah.
You go into one mode or sector of our work and you need to be seen and heard. But then in another, let's say, for example, if you're working with celebrity, you are not really there. You have to be in the background. Yep. Yes, you have an opinion. Yes, you have confidence in what you're doing and carrying out. However, you shouldn't have too many opinions. No one really wants to hear your opinions.
No.
And that's the dark truth.
Especially if it's a different opinion to what everyone else is in the room is. That sounds terrible.
Don't have an opinion.
No.
I don't know. I sit on the fence.
Yeah.
It's good to say, I see both ways.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's good to just be in the background on that one. It's just every single job, like the makeup aesthetic, every single job is so different to, when we cross over, whether I'm working on a production, doing a show, or if I'm doing an editorial, I'm bleaching eyebrow, or the next day is I'm working with a celebrity.
Yeah.
And there's so many different hats.
There's so many.
And I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
Because you can just be you have to be a shapeshifter.
You do.
You do.
As
we all have such broad in Australia, we can't be super niche, I feel, because there's only a small pool of work, really.
Yes.
And so we all have to just do our sleeves up and just can't get in and do lots of different types of work.
Yeah. Unless I feel like what do I call myself? I can't remember, but I'm an all-rounder in the hair and makeup world. I'm not a hairdresser anymore. Yeah. I think, did I see you? Were you on a TV set the other day? Were you working?
Yeah.
Did you do something on TV? Was I?
Yeah.
Additional day.
When we were on together, or when I was on, yes.
Yeah, I
was helping a mate out on NCIS. Yes. And that was sick.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I love not being a boss. It's so good. Yeah. I'm like, yes! You tell me when to come, tell me when to go. Yeah. I'd do my shift, and then I'd go. Yeah. And it was wild. The sets, and it's like nothing, no expense was spared. It's like freaking police takeovers and driving and this and that. And the big, just watching on the monitor, and it's high end. Yes. And it's wild to watch. And it's great to see. It's giving so many people jobs in the industry.
Exactly.
TV shows like that is just incredible. Yeah. Like, it's really amazing. I love having like a day like that. And then I'm working with someone else on the end. It's just great. I love it.
You've got that option to do different things. Because I feel when it comes to working on set like TV like that, you have to have been on set before. You've got to know the ropes, right?
It's almost, yes, exactly. To be able to be privy to be an option to work on those shows, you do have to have that experience for sure. Yeah. My background is I started in fashion. I was in fashion for a very long time. So obviously after the Dottie thing, then I got signed to an agency here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was probably 2000. And I just wanted to do, it was a fun time, like I said, in fashion. So I just wanted to do the Rush magazines, and I wanted to do Dazed and this and that. And I did, and a bit of advertising, but it was all fashion. And it was exciting. But then personally, I was still single. When I reached 28, it was funny time, living in the East, wanting more out of life, feeling like you just keep doing the same stuff. Yeah. I'm like, fuck this. Yeah. Why am I here? I've got a British passport. I'm going. Yeah, my dad's British. So amazing. I'm like, what am I doing? Yeah. I'm like wasting my time. I need new horizons. Yep. I need to challenge myself. So I just literally had never been to London, packed my bags, off I went and stayed there for 6 years started again.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was wild. And the first 8 months were really tough because you are like, I went back to the Mac counter. I went back to the Mac
counter
and full time. So I'd never even done that. So I thought, you know what? I went to the Pro store. I worked in a Pro store in Soho. Yeah. And look, I lasted probably 8 months. And then
Did you meet people though there?
Amazing. Yeah. The Pro store there's actually only one in London. So for say Val Garland and Alex Box and Pat's team, Pat never came in personally, but her teams, they all had to come to the Mac Pro store in Soho on Carnaby, which is where I was. Yeah, and it was the cream of the crop there. I had, do you know who was my 2IC? Nicola Hayes from Pixie Woo.
Oh, you know, the my gosh, I'm obsessed with them.
She's my best friend.
Really?
Yes.
Nick and Sam?
Nick and Sam.
Oh my gosh.
So Nick and Sam worked in the Pro store with me.
They're probably the only people I'd fangirl.
They're fucking amazing.
I just love them. Oh my gosh.
She was a tough boss, babe. She was tough.
So Nick?
Yeah, Nick was tough. But she was 2IC, but no, she was awesome.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe how excited I just got.
I know. I'm telling her. Should we ring her? Yeah. What time is it? She's in Norwich.
Oh my gosh, I love the phone.
Let's call her. We should probably call her. No, we'll do that later. But she's a legend. We became good friends. But there was some really amazing artists there, and I learned so much. And the training that they did in Mac Pro in London was next level. But yeah, everyone came into that store. So it was just like in the most insane place to meet makeup artists. Meeting Pat's team, Val, I met Alex Box so many times. Really? Like they'd all come in.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, and it would just be like this hub.
How fun.
It was such a vibe. But the full-time the full-time retail makeup artist aspect got to me. So it only really took 8 months. It's pretty fast moving over there to really gain some really good clients. I ended up working with Topshop, and the head of PR came in and wanted a quick makeup. And she's like, do you work freelance by any chance? And I went,
of course.
Well,
Do now?
yes, I do now. I'm going to cut my days.
Yeah.
And so I started working with them, like e-com, lookbooks.
Oh, so
and that was
good.
just like that. She just said, come into the offices next week, show me your book. And this was back in the day when you brought your big leather-bound like book, your folio. And I did that. And she's looking... And she's like, I was so nervous. She's just, I see your potential. I think you're a great artist. And I'm like, great. And so that was it. And next minute I was doing, I tell you what, it was 8 months from then, we were working on the Kate Moss Miss Selfridge launch or Topshop. Kate Moss Topshop collaboration. And they went, do you want to come to the party? I went, yes. So literally I was at the party with Kate Moss, Jamie Hince, or whatever her name is, and all these random rock stars and celebs. And I'm like, oh my God, is this my life? This is so cool.
Oh, that would have
so
been,
cool.
I would have loved that.
There's London in it. Everyone's got it. It's just normal, isn't it?
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Damon from Blur walks down the street. And
Oh
you're
my
like,
gosh.
oh my God.
So 8 months, and then did you ease out of counter work?
I did, and then what also probably helped just for the bread and butter was I had to wait a really long time, but I finally got a test at the B Sky B production.
Okay.
So that's literally, they have 50 hair and makeup artists, freelancers on their books. It's huge.
Yep.
It's Foxtel,
Yeah.
but imagine on the biggest scale. So news, music channels, entertainment shows, sport. So they had probably every single day, probably about 10 different TV shows filming. So to get a test, it took so long, and I got in.
So when
And
you say test, you're kind of
makeup and
auditioning or your skills.
You have to do a hair and makeup test on a presenter.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You
And I was
nervous?
successful. Yeah, I was really nervous because I was like, this is my meal ticket out of Mac Pro.
Yeah.
I have to do a really good job because this will make sure, even if I just have a few days a week here.
Guaranteed.
Totally. And I did, and I got it, and I loved it, actually.
Yeah. Well, you're working with so many different artists as well.
So many.
You just meet people, right?
And then it was like working on the music channels.
Yeah.
And then I ended up working on the BBC music channels and getting taken away to the festivals, like doing their live crosses. And I would stay there. I would be at the freaking Latitude Festival.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other one. What was the other big one that we did?
Really?
There's freaking so
many
many.
Yeah.
And but it was cool. It was a really cool time.
Oh, that sounds so
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
How amazing.
That was good.
Have you done some stuff for your front of on the camera though?
Yeah, so that was a weird one. So that was accidental.
Okay. That was accidental. I love that.
Just happened. Weird. So this is super funny. So again, down the TV road, working at Met, the most insanely cool, crazy Scottish hairstylist.
Okay.
Charlie McEwen, and he's amazing. He's now travelling doing... I just wish I'd stayed there because what he's doing now and all my friends
really?
over there... It's not fair. I'm like, I left too soon. But anyway, so, he travels on private jets now.
Oh, wow.
Doing all the celebs, and grooming. So he specialises in grooming now.
Oh.
But back then he was looking after people like, what's her name, Kelly Rowland and lots of other TV people. And he's like, he loved my makeup. And he's like, we make a great team. Let's try and let's go. Let's do this. And so we were working quite a bit together. And then he goes to me one day, he goes, oh, babe, there's a really big TV show called ITV This Morning.
Yep.
It's 3 to 5 million viewers every morning. It's like your Channel 9 mornings or something like that. And he's like, guess what? I'm doing this test on ITV This Morning. They're looking for new beauty experts. And I think I'm going to go for it. Why don't you go for it? Why don't you do it with me? And I'm like, really? Should I? And he's like, no, you've got to. And I went, okay. So I hired a model from Storm Models to be my model. And I did 3 celebrity trans red carpet looks. This is what I'm doing. And I made the short list, but he didn't.
Oh, no.
Wild. I'm like, oh, no, this is so awkward. And he's like, no, go for it. This is awesome. And then what happened was they created a show, a beauty expert. This is like 2012. A beauty expert makeup artist show called The Beauty Bells.
Yeah.
And I was the redhead. Then there was a blonde and there was a brunette. And we all just we took turns each week to do how-tos. Now, this is just around when the YouTube how-to tutorials exploded.
Yep.
So it was still it was incredible for a TV show, a breakfast TV show to start doing this. It was quite groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Because
it hadn't been done before.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. And it was amazing. So then what then happened, and it started getting legs when they started getting affiliations with, say, Boots or and so they would get these guys in, and then we would do sponsored.
Yep.
Yeah, little pieces to camera and get the looks, and then we'd have to go on the TV show and do a Q&A as well when they would do it as well. So it was, that was wild. I was like, I can't believe this is happening. And that opened a lot of doors, and I thought maybe I should just do better. And I went and took myself to a presenting.
I was going to ask.
I did a presenter
did you get trained?
Course at London, what is it called? London Media Academy.
Yeah.
So I did a little diploma in presenting, so you just learn about auto cue and how to speak to the camera, how to write scripts.
Oh, that's so valuable.
It was super valuable.
Do you still, is it something that you use now?
100%.
Yeah.
A lot.
Is it media training?
It is media training. Yeah, it's similar to it didn't go into the full detail of comms and it wasn't in the political sense of media training. Probably do need a bit of that. Actually, yeah. Oh, sign me up. No, it taught you the technical stuff.
Yeah.
Which is you need a lot of practice with it, and I certainly do, but
I think that'd be really interesting, especially now because everything's so digital.
So digital.
So,
learning how to speak and pronounce words.
Yes.
Like that. Like the British.
Pronouncing words.
Pronunciations.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
When did you learn hair?
Oh,
what just happened?
No, I learned hair at makeup college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right at the start.
Yeah, okay.
Did I love it? Not really. I found it fascinating, the period hair.
Oh, that's fascinating.
Loved that. I actually enjoyed the period hair, but then the normal blow dries and stuff, I was so boring. So not creative like makeup.
Yeah.
But I had to do it.
Yeah.
And thank God I had. But I think with hair, for me personally, I think a lot of other makeup artists say this, is it's very much like you have to constantly do it to continue doing it. With a makeup artist, it's probably the same with a hairstylist that does a bit of makeup.
Yeah, maybe. But your hair's, it's just a different, it moves, right?
Yeah.
Our faces do move, but they don't blow in the wind.
Oh my God. Location, hair?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
so in London, you've done your TV stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. And you said that opened some doors for you?
Totally. I think it just gave me a bit of a platform. So suddenly I had beauty PR companies reaching out, going, here's all the stuff.
And this is before PR was a bit, like PR's
Totally.
huge now.
Yeah,
so
it was
what
2012.
I wouldn't have even known what beauty PR was in 2012.
No. Exactly. So it was, oh, wow, this is awesome. And because London is London and it works on such a different timeline, it's like a very rapid mouse wheel. I would email a PR company saying, hey, I'm doing a piece to camera for ITV This Morning. I need I need this whole by Terry range within an hour. It would be at my door at home. Like it was that. It was having that kind of like feeling of, oh my God, people listening and people actually giving me stuff that I never thought I'd normally have to buy all this and it would cost thousands of bucks. But yeah, so I think just that ITV This Morning gig gave me that. Yeah. And then I started writing as well. I was with 2 Magazine, which was like a makeup artist magazine that the Pixie Woo girls started. And so they were like, we love you. Can you write for us? These weekly write-ups and how-tos and trends and, some product launches and stuff with that, which was cool too. Kept me busy. Yeah. And then I started getting to do some, like working with some great celebrities over there in London, like Jerry Hall.
Oh, wow.
I ended up working on Pat McGrath's team.
Did you?
Because I continued doing, even though I was doing other stuff and a bit of TV on the side, I was still doing the fashion. I still did February and September every season in London. And I worked with an amazing artist he's from Perth as well, Thomas de Cliver.
I don't know.
So he's now the head of Gucci makeup, global.
Amazing.
Like, phenom. He's an incredible artist.
Okay.
Yeah, he's such a pioneer. He's incredible. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, wow, that's
He's
awesome.
amazing. I was working on his shows, and then because of the Dottie thing, the minute I did move to London, I spoke to Michael at Streeters, and they kept me in mind, and I did work with some of their artists, and then Pat's name was mentioned, would you like to work with Pat? And I'm, of course, let me think about that. Yeah. So I got to work with Pat in Paris Fashion Week for the London show, and that was amazing. I saw some friends backstage as well. Miranda Kerr was there, and some other makeup artists great makeup artists as well that had the expats and stuff. And it was a great time. It was scary. They're scary. The makeup artists on the team are scary. Very cutthroat. And I was like, I smelt it, I felt it, I experienced it, and then I was like, cool, I'm done.
Okay.
So for me, I didn't really want to, I don't live in New York, I was a London girl, and she's not often over there, so maybe Europe but yeah, that was intense, that feeling of there's a real pecking order.
Yes.
She has 5 or 6 assistants. There's a top one. He was divine and gorgeous, and he would show you the makeup test. She only blew in, actually. She came halfway through, Pat, on the show. She's meeting you, loves, hi, she's beautiful, lovely. And then off to Dior. She had to just jump. Yeah. And that's the way to go,
That's
isn't
how it works. Yeah. I don't know, but I was sure.
Totally.
Yeah, wow.
You've got your people, and your people deliver it for you.
Yeah. Probably been with her for years, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So that was fascinating.
So you tried that.
Yeah, amazing.
Great.
Amazing experience. And I was happy just to do work on the shows with my friends and every season, and that was great. It was the experience that we're just learning, aren't we?
Yeah.
And I think that's why, even though, look, when I got home, so I moved back to Sydney.
Yeah.
Got married, did that thing, and oh God, do we want to buy a property and stay here and settle in? Is home calling. And I probably could have stayed another few more years in London easily, but my husband, being British, and I'd brought him home, and he's like, oh my God, what do you mean? This is the heaven.
Okay.
Why are we even in this shithole? Like, come on. I'm like, oh, really? I like the shithole.
Yeah. Where did you live in London?
Central.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty central, like Zone 2. We're in Zone 2, 3, so we're in Putney, the last place. Before that, Wandsworth. But before that, I was like hardcore central. I was in Angel, High Brisington on my own when I was being swinging single. Yeah. And King's Cross.
Okay. Yeah.
So I moved around a bit.
Yeah, you got to really experience. I was mainly in Tooting. I lived in Tooting when
Tooting Beck.
Tooting Beck.
Tooting Beck.
Yeah.
That's Zone 3, north.
Zone 3, south.
South, is it?
And
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Towards Brixton, right?
Yeah. And then I
used
to walk through Wandsworth Common to work every day.
Yes.
Yeah.
What year was that?
I was before you were there. I was there 2004, 5, 6, and into 7. Oh, I was there longer than I thought.
Yeah. So 3 years?
Yeah, just a bit over 3 years.
How did you stay there?
I was sponsored by the salon.
Dead.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Did you want to stay longer?
Yeah, I would. The reason I came home was actually for an Australian boy who I'm not with. Oh, but no. I actually think if that didn't happen, I probably would have. Yeah. I could possibly still be there now.
Totally.
I don't know though. But yeah, I have been back only once. I think I preferred living in London than visiting London.
Same.
I just think London is so good I had so much fun. Oh my gosh.
Don't you think the anonymity that you had and experienced, you could just be whoever you wanted. That in itself is so liberating.
It would have changed so much since I was there. But yeah, I had a ball in London. I learnt to party in London.
Babe, you worked hard, you played hard.
You did.
I tell you, that's where that started.
I don't know if people still party like we did in the early 2000s, mid-2000s.
Probably. I reckon they do.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, I do think, though, the 20-somethings are a bit boring, though, compared to us.
Well,
now, the 20s of today, they're a little bit beige.
They're just way more classy.
They way more classy and a bit more. They're totally self-aware. How boring is that? It's so boring.
Yeah, I was definitely not self-aware. I think about to baby Vanessa. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
no, I know.
I don't really relate to her anymore.
I want to meet.
She was fun.
I want to meet her.
Oh my gosh, baby Vanessa was.
Oh, she would have been fun.
She was real fun.
She knew how to party.
This Vanessa could never keep up with that Vanessa now.
I don't know. Still got a bit of life in you, Dad.
Maybe. Fun Vanessa, I call her.
Totally.
Anyway, so you came back. When did you come back? About 2016, 17?
Oh, no, it was 2014.
14,
Yeah.
okay.
So we did America. We'd done a lot of travelling.
Yes.
Obviously, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Let's go to bloody Spain. I see all these Aussies every year, God, June, July, August. Oh, I can't wait for my Euro trip. Doll, we did that.
Yeah.
I went to Paris 30 times. I'm over that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it got old.
Yeah.
Going to Europe got old. I know that sounds wild, but it was like, okay, we're done. So
Yeah.
then we did America, and then came home in 2014. It was pretty hectic having to start again. People are like, Heidi, who are you?
It is.
I'm like, yeah, I know, right? Been away a long time,
Yeah.
and since then, Instagram came.
Yeah, okay.
So it was such a different, there were different types of makeup artists. No longer were we getting booked on your levels of skill set and experience. We were now getting booked. What's your page like? What's your handle? Like,
what's your follower account?
yeah.
Yeah.
And that was starting.
That was starting.
So not only was I absolutely no one, Billy Nobody, having to, for the third time, start again.
It's a lot.
It is a lot, and it's really draining. But it's, yeah. So it did take a while. It took a while. I felt like re-establishing myself back in Sydney took longer than establishing myself in London.
In London.
Wildly. How is that?
Do you think, though, are people more open, do you think, in London?
I think nobody is from London, so
Yeah.
everyone's transient,
Maybe
everyone's
that's
going hard.
Yeah.
You go hard.
Yeah, okay.
And you're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
So it's just, and it's also just, like I said, it's that mouse wheel. Everything moves rapidly
Faster.
over there. Whereas
Yeah.
here is like, ready? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I'm sorry. This will have to wait till Monday. It's 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll hit you up on, like, everyone's living for weekends here. And, like, and it's kind of nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm here for this because I'm mid-40s and, like, I'm loving this part of my life.
Yeah.
But I do miss that frenetic, the mouse wheel a little bit of London, feeling alive and feeling like there's no ceiling, whereas there's such a hectic, heavy ceiling here. So it's good and bad. Yes, I love the lifestyle here, but there's a pool of work.
Yeah.
And there's also, and I have to say, coming back, and this is why I steered out of high fashion, coming home. First of all, there's probably about 3 to 5 makeup artists or hair people that are truly successful and getting full-time work here in that field. But it's not that. It's more the fact that I came back and I swear to fucking God, the look and the aesthetic of Australian fashion has not shifted, moved, changed. It's still the no makeup. It's still that fucking undone hair. And I'm like, oh my God, I need more. I just need more out of my life. And I also need to be challenged. I don't want to speak to a 14-year-old every single day. Love ya. I'm not your mum. So it's kind of that. So fashion, also just the energy and the toxicity of the humans in that also just really grinds. So I don't know. I just felt like I need new challenges.
Yeah.
And I think this, through now the last sort of 5 years, eventing has happened. Lots of events.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's all about money. Money is in events now.
It is.
So instead of doing your big, like back in the day when I used to get paid for 5 days on a Cosmo advertorial, $2.50 an hour, and that was awesome and wild. No more. No one's paying those prints, no magazines. So it's now, oh my God, let's get you on Tiffany & Co. or a Cartier event where you create a team. Yes. And you create a team and it's awesome live. Because AI can't do that.
No, it can't. It cannot do that.
AI can't do that.
Yes, AI's coming.
It's here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's great. That's definitely where it's at. So I think I've had to shape shift. And I think as makeup artists for 25, 30, 35 years, you have to shape shift according to who's paying, Who's doing, where is it? What's going to drive you? What's challenging you? Not only where is the money, but it's more about what is going to fulfill you, and working with talent, celebrity, working on teams, which is what I've managed to do as a full-time gig, is what I love doing.
Is that how your agency came about?
100%. Yeah. Everyone's like, why did you start an agency? And I'm like, it's really the only why is I was doing it already.
Yeah, okay.
I was already doing it. When I got back from London, I think it was like the following year, I got asked to do, I was doing some work here and there in Endemol Shine. I think I did some days here and there. Someone in there took a liking to me and they said, by the way, I've just put your name forward as a new hair and makeup director for The Voice. Yeah. And that was back, what's that, 11 years ago? Yeah. That was when it was big, that show. Yeah. And so I got it. And that's when I started creating teams and big teams. So not only for that TV show, I was creating looks every single week for the show, but also managing people and managing team, and also sponsors, brands, having like your Redken team on top of that. So I had my core team. Then I would have to manage a Redken team or a Napoleon team or a Mac team within that realm that show.
So they then came in because of the sponsors?
Correct.
Okay.
So it was directing 3 at once.
That's a lot.
It was a lot. It was a very hectic,
especially when you haven't selected the team and you don't know people's capabilities.
Exactly.
That's hard.
It was really hard.
Especially for the looks.
Yeah.
I've worked on The Voice, not with you, but there's lights. It's sweat.
Wait, there's lights.
It's a lot.
The lights they change and they're different. I swear to God, they make everything look different. That lighting, that's so true. So true.
Like, it's just,
it's a whole other thing.
It's not a undone way for a natural makeup.
No, it ain't. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's a new challenge in itself.
And
so
also,
a fashion girl going into this world is like...
And also... These people aren't models.
No.
Right? So it's different.
Totally. It's back to the MAC counters.
Yeah.
Having to deal with asymmetry.
Yeah.
It is literally, if anyone asks me, this is the most challenging work that you could do as a makeup artist. Create a pop star.
Yeah.
From an average girl.
Yeah.
And that is what you have to do on that show. Yeah. And it's also a journey, so it's not straight away.
No.
Because there has to be a transition as well.
Because it's a story.
That's right. It's a story. Yeah. It is exciting and it is real. It's a huge challenge.
Yeah.
But I think for me, it's the team aspect. So being able to do that. And then so that's where the whole cultivation of my agency started, because I was thrown... After the show would finish, say the production would finish, and then all this other stuff would start getting thrown my way. Oh, can you just create a team for this event? Or can you do this team? Can you create hey, I need a group of 5 makeup artists for this? And so it was just starting on its own. And I was just like, this is actually quite demanding. And it takes a lot of my time. I'm off my tools and I'm sitting here at 6, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night having to create, hey, can you do this?
I know, it's messaging.
It's the comms.
Yeah.
And the comms is constant and it's a whole part-time job.
Absolutely.
So that's where that all started. And the following up.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how it started. And I was just like, it started slowly and that long ago. And then I legitimately created King Co-Creative, when was it? 3 years ago now. 3.5 years ago.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
I feel
like legitimately. But like I said, I've been doing it way before. So I know it feels like yesterday, but a long time.
Now, I know people are going to be thinking, how does one get on a King Creative team?
Oh, I have to say it's a difficult one because I have to work with them. Yeah. And listen, even when I have to say this honestly, even when I have worked with people, I still get surprised by certain people. There's things that you have to deal with managing people that humans are humans. Yes, we're predictable, that there's levels of like unpredictability when you have to manage teams, but I do try to work one-on-one before because I want to get a feel and a sense of what kind of work this person would do. But there's 45 currently subcontracting with me in Sydney.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
So it's quite a lot.
Yeah.
But also, I'm open to once the work starts getting busier again. I'm really going to do
busy, right?
I'm going to do a haul.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get some new blood in there because I feel like it needs a little shake up. And there's so many amazing artists. I get emailed. I probably get about 5 to 10 emails a week going, "Hey, this looks good." It's really difficult. I'm pretty slack and I probably do need a PA and a bookkeeper and all the extra people. I've got my husband who comes in and he does the IT.
When's AI going to take over all this, right?
I know, exactly. We do need some more help, but that's why my husband comes in. But I think it'll be nice to have some fresh energy as well because with new work comes new.
Can I ask you, what do you value more, talent or personality?
I think you can learn how to do looks.
Yeah.
What you cannot learn is integrity and motivations, integrity, and being a good person is not something that I can teach you. That's got to come already. And that, for me, is paramount. And it's something I have learned over the last few years. I think the thing I say all the time, and I truly believe this, only time teaches you about people. Yeah, true. And it's one thing, if I look around, I have some of the most incredible hair and makeup people on my team. I feel so lucky. And I've worked with them since I've been back, from the start. Yeah. So 10, 15 years on and they're still in my core team. Yeah. And they're still killing it. And they're still inspiring me and still just bringing it every single time I work with them. And that inspires me. So you probably know you can really rely on them too, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so that's what I mean. Over time teaches you about people and those people are solid. I had my own salon when I was very young and I was like 21, 22 and from having that salon, I realised that I am not a good people manager. I actually think it's the hardest job. It is so hard. I can tell you now, I've made so many mistakes. I have made. I thought I was a good judge of character as well. But guess again, there are some people that still to this day surprise me. You give them all the trust in the world and give them huge jobs and then they never cease to disappoint. Yeah. And you just, Heidi, you got it wrong there. Right? You got it wrong. Yeah. You just think that you can trust. Yeah. And unbelievable. I think too, I think I go over and above. Yeah. And I feel like I thought everyone was like me. Yes. And they're not. No. And I think that's actually a really valuable lesson to learn. Totally. And it sounds really stupid. Not everyone's like you, Vanessa. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God. No. Because people say to me, why don't you get teams of people? I'm like, I can't. I'm not a people. I don't manage people. It's, like I said, so I take my hat off to you. Literally the toughest job that I've had so far. Yeah. Yeah. And I do it full time? No, I would say I do a part-time capacity on Kinko and that's as much as I want. And look, maybe down the road I will make it a big thing and start grabbing teams and doing a whole thing. I don't want to step out of the tools. Yeah. I don't want to step out of the game yet. I'm loving it. I still feel inspired. I still come to every single job with a preempted idea and I tried creating looks and create characters and that's the whole thing. I still love doing that. Yeah. So I think until that feels done, then I'll move into full-time and more and build Kinko bigger. And I will do it, but just not right now. I don't feel the need to right now, but I will get there. The shift is, I suppose, maybe more events will happen. Totally. I think it'll tell you, right? Yeah. What's happening in the industry will tell you. Definitely. Yes. So I suppose your weeks really vary as to what's going on, right? Hugely. Yeah, I think more probably the most. I do have lots of different things going on. So say, for example, this week coming, what have I got? I've got 2 days on a Melbourne gig that I've already got Yeah. So,
you going to Melbourne?
I'm not going to go to Melbourne. I've got King Co over there.
Yep.
So I've got a lovely person over there doing that.
Excellent.
2 days. I was going to go, but then I'm like, oh no, I've got it. And then I got booked here. So
Yeah.
I'm like, just got to cherry pick and work it out. But yes, so 2 days over there. And then I've got 2 days filming the campaign for a new TV production.
Oh, okay.
So they're 2 big 10-hour days.
Yeah, they're big.
Big days. Then what else have I got? Oh my God, I've got something else on. Got a shoot on Friday, but I can't. See, this is it.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. I need to open up the diary on a Sunday tonight. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Sunday, working out my routine, where do I fit in my workouts, where do I, if I can, and schedule, mum life, first and foremost, and then working out my timeline for work. And yeah, like you, every single day and week is different. So I'm like, I also need to check that out. But I'm working. Yeah. I've got 3 days this week that I'm physically working, and then 2 days with King Co. So that's it's busy enough. At the moment, June, July though is usually textbook quiet.
Okay.
Like, June, July for most makeup artists in Sydney, that's when everyone complains. Like I'm like, hey, everyone's like, hey, you need me? Let me know.
Remember me?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because it is, everyone's away.
Yeah.
So the private clients, I think, start to dry up a little bit for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And
do you do many private clients?
I just do a couple.
Got regulars?
I have a couple.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I used to do a lot more. I think it sort of peaks and flows, like for me.
Yeah.
But they get annoyed. They kind of probably jog on. They'll come, but they all come back.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I have long-standing ones that come back, but they get annoyed when I'm busy.
Yeah.
And it's not, I hate to say it, but they're the lowest. It's the lowest rung on the ladder. Doing that
if they're paying
job.
you a full day, you've got to take the full day, right?
Yeah.
And I think some people get that.
Yeah, some don't though.
No.
And I get it.
I get it too, because they're the most important person to them, which is you've got to be, right?
Funny that, yeah.
You've got to be. I don't mean that in a bad way, but yeah.
No, it's so true.
Yeah.
Come on. Like what we said before. Yeah. No one's thinking about you. They're thinking about them.
Exactly.
Get it right. Get it straight. Yeah.
Have you ever gone down the wedding?
Oh, no.
No?
I did.
Oh, you did?
No more.
No
I
more.
can't. It's that comms. Oh, my God.
Oh.
And it's just the level of, okay, they're the center of the universe and everything stops when it's their wedding day.
Yeah,
It's so intense. I can't tackle all my other work for the headspace of that one bride. I can't. I just cannot.
Yeah.
If it's from someone like a long-standing client and a referral, maybe, but I don't want to do it. Nah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And when they come in, there's some big ones that come in. I'm like, who wants it?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
Want to go to Hunter Valley? You want it? Want to go to Woolloomooloo? Redleaf? Wolloombay?
Oh, yeah, Redleaf.
You know that one? I love that one here. But anyway, no, it's just not my jam.
Yeah, fair enough.
And guess what? It is saturated with wedding makeup artists in Sydney. And so
absolutely,
I'm happy just to step out. I've got enough work. I'm happy to bow out of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take us through the process of when you are on Idol. How does how does it work?
What happens
Tell
there?
us how it works.
Tell us.
Coming up with those looks. And
So it's fast. It's a fast moving TV show. I call them shiny floor shows, the voices and the idol. Shiny floor, entertaining, quick turnarounds. So every single week I am faced with new looks. And then it's obviously, because it's a show and it's a contestant-based show where there's one winner, people then get removed each week. Pretty nasty. But Idol as a show it's pretty slow, and it is very much, it's about the singers. It's always it's heavy on the singer and their story and their talent.
is it live?
It's not live.
Okay.
No, it's pre-recorded.
It is pre-recorded, okay.
What is live is the results night.
Yeah, that must,
And when I say live, it's definitely a 10-second delay.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Gotta have a little bit of wriggle-roo there.
Yeah.
But so we get them. I've got probably a team of, what have we normally got? It depends on what part of the show, but 4 to 6 of hair and 4 to 6 of makeup. I like to separate the team. So separate hair, separate. Some people do it differently. I always run it like that, even with the voice, very separate. And you'll get, I feel, not only will it be a quicker run through, you will also just get a better outcome when you have special people on special areas.
Yeah.
And that's all good. And then, I just come up with every single week. I come up with the looks. I Google Doc them. They have to be approved. There's like hundreds of WhatsApp chats that are firing through this period of 7 weeks, literally. So there's a wardrobe approval. After the wardrobe approval, which is usually probably, I get about 24 to maybe 48 hours if I'm lucky to turn that look around. Once that approval is done and I check and I double check it with the head of wardrobe and then speak to, usually on the phone, probably she's just finished a very long day, the artistic director, she's like, okay, I kind of think this and I kind of think that. And I'm like, what about this? And so we have a little chit chat and then I go and do the looks, they're approved, and then I then make sure that is created. And it's like, my whole aesthetic is to make sure, even if you do something fun and quirky and cool look, always make it beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
Always lead with that, even if it's a little bit of a way out graphic eyeliner and a blush moment with that, but still take one element away and just still beautify it.
Yeah.
Always about beautifying the face. It can be creative, but it's still, that's my lead.
Yeah.
And so that's what I try and do for everyone on those shows. Yeah, try and find their beauty and bring it out.
Are you on the tools?
I'm on the tools so what happens for me
Do you have
is...
time?
Yeah, mostly not. So I'm not on the tools until probably the last couple of weeks.
Okay, yeah.
And I get really bored and I'm like, I'm going back on. I can't do this.
Because it's fun looks.
Totally.
It's makeup.
100%. And I'm like, I want to do this one. Guys, is that okay? Yeah, well, you're the boss, so go on. All right. And then I'll be like, I'm like, is this okay? And he's you're the boss, whatever. I'm like, all right. We're still makeup artists. We still need our...
Yeah. Because when
so
you're
funny.
so close on a face, I do this all the time, even just when I'm on my clients. You're just on the face, looking at their face.
Yes.
And then I always, when I give them the mirror, I always have to come around and look at what they're seeing in the mirror. And I can see it better.
So true.
I'm like, oh, wow, that's really good.
That is such a good point.
Yeah, because when
the mirror changes the entire look. The mirror is actually more of an essence and reflection of what the camera will pick up. So that's why we all work with production. The mirrors in front with the lit up mirrors.
Lit up.
And I always request natural lighting as well, front facing natural light, which is great. So we do have that with Idol. But yeah, it's so weird that, isn't it?
It is.
You have to check in the mirror.
I have to check in the mirror to see it.
To see the actual work.
I just can't see it otherwise.
No. And we're always
have to really
macroing.
We're
always looking at
critical.
Something. Oh, so critical.
Do you know what I mean?
Or we don't see certain things.
Yeah.
And then they're like, hey, can we... And I'm like,
yeah. And you're like, I didn't even notice that. And I'm so
100%.
close.
I always say that. I'm always like, it's collaboration.
Yeah,
This is your face. Great.
For sure.
Sometimes you just go, shh. Just like, zip it.
Yeah.
Zip it.
Yeah.
Let me do my thing. Okay?
Yeah.
But no, a lot of the time you just, let's try that.
Yeah. Is most of the TV work that you do, performance-based kind of shows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, apart from directing Idol and just recently did The Voice, I don't really do that many productions through the year. I'm back to sort of events and some campaigns and all those sort of in-between things, just working on some talent on their things. But I don't know. I think I do, this week I do 2 days on the campaign.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for
a show.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I don't know. I don't really feel like I do that much. I'd not say, for example, there are people that we know and love that only do production. I'm definitely not that human. I would say the lion's share of my work is not that.
It's just that they're both on at the same time.
Oh my God. Why?
Yeah,
exactly.
That'd be crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think managing the teams for that would have been...
Went crazy.
Wild.
Actually, yes.
Wild. What's your favourite type of work?
Oh, I feel like, I don't know, I guess in a way, the work that we love, the essence of why we are makeup artists is the transformation.
Okay, yeah.
That's why we do it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's that hit. We get that serotonin hit of, oh my God, look at you. It's so rewarding. That feeling of making someone feel amazing. The feeling is really addictive. So that comes in loads of forms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you take on assistants?
I do for days.
Yeah.
Not regular, because the work is just so intermittent, depending on what's going on. But yes, for the TV shows, when there's productions, yes.
Would that be, so say someone wanted to get in?
That would be the best time.
Yeah. Say that they'll come and assist.
Totally.
Yeah.
I had some amazing assistants from several years back on The Voice who I then put on my team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know them.
Exactly. Not only the King Co team, but also the production teams.
Yeah.
And you see it. Like I said before, you can't hide after 10 to 12 hours a day every day.
Can't.
And it really shows everyone's true colours.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because you see the resilient humans and the ones that are hardworking.
Yeah.
And you're like, I like you. I want you. And you steal them. You're like, come on.
Come on. Jump on my team.
Yes. Yeah.
Jump on my team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you've directed shows, yeah? Do you direct
Fashion shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do
I have.
anything this fashion week?
I couldn't. I just mentally had no brain capacity after the... Literally, so I wrapped the 2 productions that were filmed at the same time.
Yeah.
As over that was intense, and I needed a little mini break from that, and then came Fashion Week straight after.
Yeah, okay.
So for this one, I stepped away. I was asked. Again, no budget. Like, that's cool. I feel like now, rewind to our conversation when we first started, 2003's 2005 Sydney Australian Fashion Weeks, it's just a very different landscape.
Time.
Different landscape. It's either like you're with a brand, with a Shark Beauty, or with a...
maybe a Makeup Forever or...
Yeah. But even then, are you getting paid? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
I think if I get given I did, when was it, a few seasons ago, I've done Stephen Khalil, and that was paid through Revlon, and Mariam Sadiq, that was amazing. I have directed a few shows this last sort of 6-7 years, but it's like you have to feel inspired by the brand and the designer for me to go,
Mariam Sadiq always does something.
Fun. She's amazing. She is incredible. Yeah. I see her as she's like a real rock star of Australian fashion, because she kind of just gets in and she does whatever the fuck she wants to do. Whereas then she's a bit old school in terms of her aesthetic, but she's super talented. Yeah. I love her. Her looks are amazing. You can always see a Mariam Sadiq outfit. You're like, oh, that's got to be Mariam. Yeah. I did hair on one of her shows one year. Oh, did you? Last year. Oh. Not the one just gone the one before, but yeah. Was that Shark as well?
Yeah, it was, the hair was amazing. It was with Madison.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was such a hairstyle. It was so fun to do.
I remember. Yeah. Was it with the wigs, with the black?
No, it was
the
like...
pieces?
It was
like...
the
one before.
It was like it came up at the back and then it was quite...
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I remember that. Shape.
Yeah, incredible. It was very Blade Runner.
It was such...
Epic. Yeah.
I think I did a few different shows with hair that year, and they were all very natural. Yeah. But this...
Yeah, that was so
I think it's the most exciting Fashion Week show I've ever done.
But it's Mariam. So Mariam will push... Actually, this was the only season I've seen so far of hers where it was quite neutral. It was quite polished and sophisticated. Yeah. Severe side part, dead straight, very understated. Yeah. An understated glam. But this was the first time, because normally she loves to push a boundary. And I did freaking embellished crystals all over the eyes and... Yeah. In this sweep, and they were all different shapes, and pretty fun. And then I think the year after that there was some bleached out brows and the black wigs. Okay. Yeah. Bleached out brows. And then yours was that one after that. And it's just so cool. It's so cool. And then there's that's awesome. If you can get in with those kind of designers. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Look, it's always fun.
But as in, it's a fun experience because you're just with a whole lot of hair and makeup
100%.
artists. But is the look going to be like something you haven't done before, like fun?
Totally.
Yeah, it was great. It was such a good look.
Fashion week, I literally say to everybody who is either starting out or, I don't know, 10 years in or whatever, or less in your industry, in your timeline of the industry. And I always say, you know what, you have to try and do every season. You definitely should. Just get on a team. And sure, most of it isn't paid anymore. We know this, right? There's a lot of favours still being asked, fashion scene and world, but so what? You creatively, that's fine. Yeah. I'm not going to draw judgment on that. If you want to do that little freebie for Fashion Week, that's cool.
Or you want to work with that makeup artist.
Totally.
And be inspired by
we all do that. And
there's
no harm or shame on that. It is a shame that unfortunately there isn't enough money that will make it a thriving week, I said before, but it is what it is, and I'm sure it'll swing around again, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a thing that you have to do, but I don't know, I feel like as well with Fashion Week's a week, but for the rest of my year, I feel like I'm directing a lot.
Yes.
I feel like I don't mind if I step out one week. Every so often, I'm cool with that, because that's some people's, that's their week.
Yeah.
I see some amazing makeup artists and they wait for that week to thrive and showcase.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like I have a lot of opportunities to direct.
You have a lot.
Things. And look, Fashion Week is fun because look at the faces you get to work on.
Yeah, that's true.
Stunning.
Yeah. Is there any struggles that stick out to you through your journey? What do you feel is the biggest struggle as a makeup artist?
I think if I spoke to my younger self in the 20s, and it was tough building yourself and backing yourself. And often a lot of people weren't backing you, and you really second guessing yourself. So there were so many no's. Like I'd go to agencies constantly, and this is again the 2000s where I was trying to find representation, and it was hard because when there was so many no's, you were like, shit, maybe this isn't for me.
Yeah.
Maybe they're trying to tell me something. Oh, there's so many times where that's happened. And so many no's for other jobs. I've had so many no's, millions, and then you're just like, okay, nah. Just shut the noise out and just keep going.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going because that may not be that's not your moment.
Yeah.
But tomorrow will be. You've got to keep going. And so backing yourself and not listening to the negative noise. I feel like there's so much negative noise.
Yeah.
Whether you want to listen to hearsay or people or gossip or any of that, and be your own backer and be your own judge of opinions, like firsthand, and also, just keep going. You've got to just stay positive. That's it. And today might not be your day for the yeses, but tomorrow will be. That's it.
And it might just be a no for now.
Exactly.
I wish I knew that one earlier.
Same.
Yeah.
And
It's just
everything
a no
was
for
so
now.
personalised.
Oh my gosh.
I remember calling Mum. I'd be crying, going, they said no. There's another no. And she's like, come on, Heidi, don't worry. It's not for now.
I know, I just didn't know that. It's
not for now, right?
I forget now what I've asked. Because I think my memory, my brain's just so full. Like, I'll ask for something and then I'll forget that I've asked for it. And then I'm like, oh, I need to follow that up. But that's a good thing for me because, oh my gosh, I would wallow in the no's. They're not even no's. To be honest, no one says no. People just don't get back to you.
Yeah.
Like,
true. I think I'm definitely one of them too. Oh my God. It's true.
People are busy.
People are busy, and also headspace.
You're not.
When that need is needed and it needs to be served, it's going to happen probably. Don't give up though either.
I
Keep
always
knocking on the
think
door.
if I haven't heard back from somebody,
It's not you.
Not with that, but I think I haven't shown them something that will make them say yes.
Totally.
So that it then becomes a challenge.
That is actually the biggest key.
Yeah, that is
huge.
That's what
huge.
this podcast has taught me, because I would have I'm prepared. Like for me, podcast, it's not about having the what is perceived to be the biggest and most popular artist.
No.
For me, it's about having someone on who's got a story to tell that can share with the audience. And if they can convey that to me and I like the sound of it, come on, let's have a chat.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
I've realised that
Yeah.
if someone's not getting back to me, I just haven't told them what's going to get the message across.
Exactly.
So hopefully that's a lesson. That's
I
a
think
big lesson.
That
that
is
one.
so big. And that I can say that resonates for me across so many different parts of my work as well. You saying that is just, wow, that's really a key turn. Yeah. Because I think that's such a positive thing to come out of it. It's not a no, it's not a negative.
No.
You just need to continue knocking on those doors and showing them more. That's fucking cool.
But also too, if someone emailed you and said that they want to be on your team, and if they're showing you something that someone else hasn't shown you or showing you something you need, then you're going to be like, oh,
yeah,
maybe I need them.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean?
Totally. Yes. This is so true.
Yeah.
No, there is always room. There's always room for more and others, and I don't want to say better but improvement.
Yeah.
And moving forward.
I always used to think everything was about being the best artist you can be, and I just don't think it's necessarily
I'm not sure what
about,
that is, though.
Yeah, I don't think
what is the best
I
artist
think
that you
it's-
can be? What is that?
I don't think it's necessarily technical. I think it's a lot of personality, a lot of the vibe you create. I think it's more that personally than your technical skills.
Definitely.
You might be able to do the meanest wing lighter, but if no one wants to be around you
This is so
and you're
true.
miserable after 10 hours.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I just want to have a good day.
Yeah,
I actually put people on that I know are going to be easy breezy. They get the job done.
Yeah.
There's no complaints.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I have a bloody laugh with them.
Yeah.
Because I love a lol. I just like to have a cackle in the back.
But to be honest, your Instagram, you on Instagram is that is how you come across.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I see, this is the funny thing about Instagram. I don't know how you perceive me on there or others. I don't know. I feel like...
I think you completely come across as someone who wants to have a laugh.
Okay, that's good because I do.
Yeah, completely how you come across.
I hope I'm not too serious because I'm certainly not really. I do want to have fun. I want to have a good day.
Yeah, no, I feel that's how you come across.
And I want to do a great job.
Of course.
First and foremost, want to make them happy. Yeah, the
People
client.
people are going to be happy with their hair and makeup when they're having fun.
Yeah, that's it. Just make them laugh.
Yeah.
Tell a funny story, listen to them. And I think most of it is about listening.
Yeah.
But once the job's done and we do a good job, then we can have a laugh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the bit.
You don't want you don't want someone laughing so much that they're running an hour behind. That's important.
No,
too.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess it's knowing your place.
It's happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got to suck it up.
Zip it.
Got to be quiet.
Now, you have some kit favourites here.
Oh, yes, I do. What's
I'm
in
just
my
going to
makeup
slide
bag?
them over.
Yes. And there's no favourites. It's not 1 to 5. It's just these are the current.
You just show us
and ongoing.
because it's probably it could change at any moment. I know what we're like.
Oh, you know what I will say this though. So this came out. This is the by Terry Hydra Hyaluronic Powder. So this one came out. I remember I was still in London, and it was Space NK. Space NK is like the equivalent of Mecca here, and it's got similar brands actually.
It does, yeah.
And it was so good, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Space NK, and it was in Selfridges as well, I think.
Yeah.
But I remember stumbling upon it, and because I wanted a no powder, and that is exactly what it is. It's like it just fills in the lines, the pores, and literally nobody doesn't get this in my chair. This is the powder, and that was that 15 years ago.
So you've had it. So this is a stay.
I think I'm by Terry de Gusenberg. I'm paying for her rent. This is her mortgage right here.
We need to get you on the PR.
Payroll. So that's been the staple.
Amazing. Love that one.
And then as a makeup artist, exactly as you said, there are new things that come
Yeah.
and go. I will probably say this is new. So MAC, my OGs. This is like a tattoo.
Ooh.
A tattoo. You know how all the girlies love a tight line now?
Yeah.
It's all about the tight line, the waterline inside. So tight lining, obviously, differences. We know tight lining is in between the lashes, whereas inner waterline is inside the wet part of the eye. But either way, this is phenomenal. It's called a gel. It's the tat. It's a tattoo. So it doesn't imprint like all the others. Yeah.
So it doesn't transfer when
It
you
does
blink.
not transfer. It's
Oh!
yeah, and it's so tiny.
I'm just going to put that on and leave it.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't move.
Because...
So that's my new thing.
Ah.
And there's so many cute colours, actually. I think they've got like
fine
10 colours or something.
Colour excess.
I think
they're
they just
very
came
smooth.
out. Really smooth.
Gel pencil.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one of your new faves.
That's a new favie. Another new fave is obviously I love W Cosmetics.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so many winners in there.
So many.
One of my favourite brands is Heart%. Yeah, fantastic. So it's all about we're all doing this lip contour. Yeah, we love it.
We love it.
But it's not for every lip, I must say, by the way. Have you done it on certain talent or your people, your personals, and then you're like, and they're like, babe, I don't like it.
It's got to be really blended. It can almost make someone look like they've got maybe a little bit of a moustache.
Yeah. It's so true.
Don't you think?
Yeah,
so
totally.
It's definitely got to be on the right person and blend.
It does.
Yeah.
So this colour, though, I have to say, is such a great colour. And we just do that Cupid's bow and then blend and then under. And it does give that beautiful little shadow. And that is a fantastic
and it's
colour.
got like a little sharpener at the end.
No, you don't need to. It's just meant to be quite chubby. Because it's really just for a sheer shade.
It's a good colour.
It's the best
It's nice
colour.
and light.
It's such a universal colour. And obviously I've got a dark one for the deeper skin tones as well. But Heart% have incredible lip products.
Nice.
So definite fave.
Not moving.
See
That
you
is
later.
not moving.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah,
Like that ain't.
it's
Yeah.
It's really long wear.
That's the thing about MAC, you know, the OGs who understand long wear, they get it. They know what's going on with the long wear. So I have to say this is probably the ride or die mascara.
Oh, okay.
And it's the one I keep coming back to. I've gotten every single one of my client onto it.
Yeah.
I only use tubing mascara.
Yeah. And this one I'm excited to know.
This is freaking...
What is it?
It's Tarte.
Oh!
Tartelette XL.
Is that new?
It's
No?
like a couple of years.
Oh
my God, it's... Oh, so good. So you know how with the tubing, I don't know if you've experienced this.
Oh, I can only wear tubing.
I can only wear tubing, but most of them are too fine.
Yeah, they can't build a lash.
A chunky boy. This is a instant building lash. Like goodbye, one stroke and it's there.
Good noise, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Zoom in.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice. It's heavy.
It is a heavy
really
one.
quality.
True.
So this doesn't.
Honestly,
it builds a lash. Have you got it on
so
now?
Good, yeah. And I've got no lashes, nothing.
Yeah, I've got stumps.
I've got absolutely. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, if you don't have to wear tubing, you just don't get tubing, I think. Like,
No, but it's like the new resistant, like water resistant.
Yeah.
As I probably like me, water resistant will transfer. So
it does.
what do you do? And I'm not wearing waterproof because it's going to...
Waterproof transfers.
Yeah.
Waterproof transfers still, I find. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the oil.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's too hard. So yeah, tubing's the only way. And then I love these. These are new release from NARS. These creams. They're so beautiful. They look airbrushed.
Are these similar to something they had out years ago? They must have changed the colours and the text.
They've changed the colours. That is such a beautiful blush. I know. It looks a little bit like a day in the sun.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so stunning. And then I have to show you this one. They've got all sorts. But what I love mostly is, obviously we love glass skin now.
Oh.
But this is clear. So if you're doing an editorial and you want that glazed, like pure wet look.
You can see it.
Without the shine. You know, it's really hard to find a highlighter without shine.
Yeah, without the sparkle.
Exactly.
That feels good.
The sparkle, yeah.
I love that.
That one's amazing. So yeah, I'm loving those. And they're multi-purpose. You can put them on eyes, cheeks, lips, wherever.
Wow.
And then I've got the Mecca Max, the Zoom sticks.
Yeah.
I've got every colour.
Yeah,
literally.
I haven't seen that colour. What colour is
This
that
colour's
one?
like a rosy colour.
Oh, sure. Oh, hold on. Oh, Dusty Rose. It's matte.
Really cute. And what I like about them is they do actually set.
They do.
Yeah. So they're really good for long wear as a lovely base, and you can sheer them out with concealer.
Oh, that could be good on the lip.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Actually, I haven't tried that. I wonder if you can...
Nice.
I'm sure you can ingest everything.
Oh, true. I never thought of that.
Disclaimer.
Maybe.
I love that.
Maybe check. Oh, and this one?
And then finally, I literally run through this. Nukes.
I love that.
Every time I'm brushing it on with my Ray Morris brush,
so
everyone's
good.
like, what is that? It's the smell.
Yeah.
It's
Oh my gosh, that one's...
it smells rich.
That's a
It
different
smells
smell to it,
bougie. That's the limited edition one. I've got both, but I love that one.
That I haven't smelt this one. I've got
It's so beautiful.
the other version.
It's just natural,
Such a beautiful.
natural oils in it and natural florals.
And people are like, that is luxe and
They're like,
beautiful.
oh, and what I love about it is a dry oil. So it will set in. It doesn't stay wet. It sort of dries in, but still gets that beautiful glow. It just makes the skin really
It's such...
lush.
I feel like it's such an experience product.
Yes.
Because the smell is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's
and there's a
so
shimmery one too with
There
glitter.
is a shimmery one. I'm not a fan of that. I like to create my own shimmer.
Yeah.
We all do that, right?
Yeah.
When you mix it.
When you-
What's the product you use? I was 5. And they're like, can I get that? I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
What lip was that? Well, there was 3 liners and then there was 4 lipsticks.
Yeah, just have a go.
There you go.
Just do your
I
best.
can't do that.
No. Good luck.
Yeah. Any career highlights that popped to mind?
Ooh. Like I said before, I think the Pat McGrath experience
Oh,
was
yeah.
phenomenal and being on their team.
Yeah.
And just experiencing their talents and just that level
Yeah.
is wild and incredible and very inspiring. Working with Dottie, she was
Dottie.
just incredible.
You still?
Yeah, she still, oh my God, she still likes my Instagram posts and
that's so
stories. And I'm like,
nice.
you're liking my work?
Yeah.
No way. It makes me feel like, oh my God. Yeah, she's amazing. And yeah, just on Insta.
Yeah.
I'm just still a massive fan.
Yeah.
And I think probably in terms of directing, the Cartier stands out because it was the biggest event
massive.
in Australia that has happened for luxury. So that was at the Opera House. And
2 weeks.
so what happened was this is a funny one, it was a double job for me.
okay.
So what happened was I was asked 3 months prior
Yeah.
with IMG Focus, the production company, hey, we're putting on this massive event. I'm going to need your agency to have we're probably going to need, there's about maybe 40 to 50 hair and makeup at the same time in about 10 different hotels in Sydney that will need to happen between 1 and 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Go. Boom.
Yeah. That
Right?
was when I first moved to Sydney and I did
Yes.
do hair, I think, for one of
Yes,
them.
you did.
Yeah.
You were on the team. Fuck yeah. Hey, I need to put you back in the chats. What? Hang on. What? You're in the Cartier chat.
I was in the Cartier chat, yeah.
I need to put you in the Kinko chat for sure.
Great. I won't say no to that.
How did that slip through the nets? So yeah, that was wild. That was. I think I had.
huge.
It was huge
Because we also
Yeah.
had to get up to the rooms.
Had to get up to the rooms. So I had separate teams
Yeah.
at the Crown, at the Sofitel, at
Yeah.
the Intercontinental, Langham, every single massive. So I had a total, and then on top of that, so there was actually a beautiful runway show.
I saw that. That looked amazing.
So the production company who I work with a lot, Riser, who are phenomenal.
Yeah.
They're the leaders. They're incredible.
Yeah.
They reached out and said, hey, can you direct the makeup on the show? I'm like, hell yeah. So a total, on that day, I had 63 hair and makeup artists working for me in a space of a few hours. And it was huge. And it was very stressful, but I also loved it. And I had 2 ICs.
Yeah,
and
you had other
I had
people.
lots of people. It's never one person.
There was someone else there. We met. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had point of contacts at every single
Yeah.
hotel, and I had been running it became almost a full-time job running it behind the scenes with the comms, with the productions. It was a lot, but it was so worth it. I couldn't believe that I hit it off. I was like, please, God, please, will this be a success? And I hope this works. And there was no hiccups. Everyone was super
Really
happy.
amazing.
I had such good feedback
Yeah.
from everyone.
Yeah.
Every single one of the Cartier VIPs
that's
loved
so
their hair
good.
and makeup artists. They had nothing but good things to say.
Yeah.
And it was such a vibe. And obviously working on the show was amazing as well. And I
Yeah.
had another team on that. So
Yeah.
that was a huge highlight.
Yeah, that would be a massive
That
highlight.
was a huge highlight.
And from being, from the point that I was actually part of it and all of these hair and makeup artists in this foyer, It was just wild.
Yeah, it would have been.
There was so many.
Was it like, I haven't seen you for 10?
I was new to Sydney. Yeah, there was people who I'd seen on Instagram and
Yes.
yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was.
What a great introduction.
And hair and makeup artists, they're fun, they're nice.
No, true.
They're great.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was
So,
a
yeah,
good
it was really
experience.
good. Oh, it was great.
Good.
Yeah, it was so good.
That's all we want, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just want a good day.
You do.
So
You do.
when it goes off without a hitch, you're just like, thank God.
Yeah.
So that was cool. I don't know. Hopefully the best is yet to come.
That's some fair experiences.
I feel like the best is still yet
Love
to come. I do believe that. There's been some amazing ones.
Yeah.
And working overseas has been amazing with all the people. I have to say one other highlight would have been working with assisting. Her name's Virginia Young, a very high-end New York makeup artist with Streeters.
Yeah.
And I ended up working with her a few times, and one of which days was ID magazine.
Oh, yeah.
And it was with Lara Stone,
Okay.
the model,
Yeah.
and Eva Herzegowa.
Yeah.
And she was so nice to me.
Oh.
Virginia was like, I want you to do this full makeup.
Oh, wow.
Go
that's
do it. And I
great.
got to do Eva. And there was a few other models that day, and it was working with, what's his name, Luigi on hair.
Okay.
Huge. Just huge wigs.
Oh, wow, that'd be fun.
This was fashion at its finest.
Yeah.
It was so inspiring. But yeah, like things like that. You just get asked to do these random days, and you're just like, wow.
Yeah.
But
No, that sounds great. Any final pieces of advice that we haven't touched on for artists? I think we've touched on a lot of advice actually,
yeah, I
but
think so. I don't know. I think rounding it up again is backing yourself and just believing in yourself and keep going. And even when all the negatives, there's a lot of negative self-talk we always have, but you just got to really wipe out that noise and stick on the positive. I think as well, when you're your own boss as a freelance, it's tough. You get lonely as well.
Yeah.
I think that's why I need teams around me, because I love having people around me.
yeah,
So that's why I create teams. But freelancer life is really lonely.
it is.
And you don't have a soundboard to see where you're at. There's no soundboard. So my advice would be to work on as many teams as you can and as often as you can, because do you know what? That's when I learn the most. I learn so much from all my peers.
Absolutely.
Constantly, I'm always learning. And so that is the best piece of advice.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Thank you, Heidi.
Thanks,
Scarlett King.
Vanessa.
Thanks for joining me today on The Makeup Insider. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Please don't forget to rate and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.